Hi everybody, coming to you from the deep dark bowels of the old part of the basement here because it's snowing and blowing and slushing and gusting and everything outside. So I wanted to try a little something. I wanted to try out my new, well it's not new, I got a Coleman oven to put on my Coleman stove. I wanted to try to bake something in it. And I was watching Dave Pearson, Really Big Monkey, a few weeks ago, and he made a Betty Crocker spice cake over a campfire, and it was hilarious. I mean, he said it's nothing but garbage, you know, and this and that, but with his little twist and his fix, it can be really good. Well, I won't spoil the video, go watch his video, but ended up, it was okay, but it wasn't perfect. But anyway, just typical my kind of a campfire meal. But anyway, his secret was to not make it the way Betty Crocker says to make it. He says you take, instead of a cup and a quarter of water, you put a cup of water and a cup of molasses, dark molasses, and then you put a teaspoon of ginger, nutmeg, and cinnamon in it and stuff. And so I did that. I mixed up some batter, and I got it in my little Coleman's oven here, and we're going to see how it turns out. I don't know. I hope I don't do what he did, but it very easily could happen. I've already started a fire, and I have a question for anybody that's used these ovens too. I can't center the burner on the stove on the burner because of the brackets back here. So all the heat's on one side of the oven. I don't know if that'll make a difference or not, but if anybody has any experience with that, let me know. I'll get back to you. We'll take a look in here in a little bit and see what we got. Okay, time for the results. First off, I made the first batch. Found this little tin over at the thrift store the other day. I'm not sure what it's for. I think it's probably for like tarts, making little tarts or something. It's real shallow. It's not like a cupcake pan. I thought that might be good for mixing up like some bread, some bread dough or something, and put it in there and make like some small biscuits or something at camp. So it was $1, so I picked that up, so just so it was handy. This is what it made, what it turned out like. They're about maybe what, inch or so thick. Nice little snack cakes, and they came out pretty good. I had to taste one, of course. And then I wasn't sure, so I tasted two. But yeah, I got I think 6 or 8 little things. So that would be a nice little snack cake for out there too. The oven worked really well. It stayed right at about 350. I don't know exactly how long I baked those, but then I still had a whole bowl of batter left, and I wasn't going to spend the rest of the evening down here making hockey pucks. So I put it all in a hot cake pan, loaf pan, and just made a little loaf. So, and it looks like it's pretty good too. It looks like it's nice and loose in there and coming out. Might be an okay deal. So I couldn't replicate David's fire baking methods, but I did do it on a Coleman stove, so that's got to count for something. But it does test his recipe, and I've never tried the gingerbread cake, you know, before, so I don't know how it compares, but it's pretty good this way with the molasses and spices in it and stuff. It's pretty tasty. So that's about it. I'll wrap this one up and dry, you know, clean everything off. I did put a the other thing I did was I did put a tile in the bottom of the oven to help dissipate the heat. But I'm a little concerned about all the heat being off on one side, and I don't know how people get around that, or if they do. I'll check one of my other stoves. I got 3 or 4 other stoves over there, and see if the hinges interfere. Maybe some of them have the hinges further in or something, or further out, I don't know. But I'll have a look at that. But it looks like it might be a viable camp situation, although you have to take into consideration that we're not dealing with the wind and stuff in here, which does have I guess an effect on these ovens. So that's it. I'm gonna go eat some gingerbread. Talk to y'all later. Y'all be careful, be kind to one another. If you like this video, hit the little like button down there. And if you dislike this video, hit it twice, just the dislike button twice, just to be sure. So, we'll talk to you later. Be kind to one another.